jail because my homegirl decided to not pay her tab at Ruth Chris. Like, Ruth Chris, like, out of all places. So me and my homegirl, we flew out to Miami for her 25th birthday. And she was like, she always wanted to eat at Ruth Chris. Okay. So I was like, okay, it's nothing. I can get on Open Table and book us, you know, dinner for 2. And she was like, no. Do 2 more because I got 2 homegirls that I met off Instagram. Okay. So I was like, okay, that's cool. I'll book a table for 4. Y'all, so the black truck come picks us up. I pay for it, of course. You know, it's my homegirl birthday. Like, who wouldn't pay for their homegirl birthday in Miami? Yeah. So we get to Ruth Chris or whatever, and I meet these 2 girls. You know, I'm like, I'm not really fond of new like, you know, this was supposed to be me and your moment. Like, we flew out here, you know, to have a good time. So, you know, I see 2 other and I really don't, you know, it's whatever. Okay. So we all sit down, right? And I order me a lemon drop blueberry, 2 of them. And my homegirl and the other girls, they ordering like water with extra lemon. So I text my homegirl, I'm like, girl, order your food, like order whatever you want, but don't go too crazy. Cause you know, we got to pay for our flights back home. We ain't never buying flights back home. We did a 1-way to Miami.
I don't even know what to say to you right now.
Time out. So you flew to Miami. You flew to Miami, and you didn't book a round trip. You didn't book a round trip. First problem. That you didn't book your round trip. That's your first. Like, travel logistics, round trip.
Because she said she was waiting till she got paid, which was like 2 days, a day before we left. So I'm like, order whatever you want. You know, like this her paying for her food because I had already bought the black truck and paid for everything else and paid for her flight. And she's supposed to pay me back. So we all order our food. The food comes out. One girl kept saying like her steak wasn't all the way done and everything tasted nasty. So she sent her.
Respectfully, why are you relying on a woman to pay you back? Let's continue.
Food back like 3 times. The other girl, she ordered her food and she was like, it's really not all that good. Can she speak to a manager? And my homegirl, like, you know, she was like, the food was good. It was great. You know, whatever. Can we get the checks? So the lady, she brings the checks. Them 2 other, they off to the side talking to the manager trying to get a discount free food. That don't got nothing to do with me. Like, this me and my homegirl, we here. So they all come back to the table, whatever. And the waiter, she brings me the check and it was $1,200.
Damn.
Yikes.
Like, the check was $1,200 and it was in my name. My name was at the top because I booked the reservations. So I get the check or whatever. And I'm telling everybody, like, I pulled out my calculator on my phone and I'm like, you know, yours is, you know, 400, yours is, you know, you had this, it's 250, whatever. Just telling everybody they bill. And one of the girls was like, okay, well, I need to call the bank because somebody done hacked into my bank account.
You cannot make this up. You cannot make this up. This was a snafu from the beginning. This entire situation. Oh, I found 2 friends off of Instagram. Can we bring them? This whole situation, man. Oh, now all of a sudden the bill gets here. Now all of a sudden somebody hacked into your bank account. Listen, man, you need to be careful who you go places with, man. Careful who you go on places with. And the young lady's mentioning, oh, my steak wasn't really well done. Oh, it wasn't really all that good. Oh, this is wrong. Oh, let's just order water with a whole bunch of lemon. That is budget dining. That's budget dining. And the only reason they're complaining about the food, oh, mine wasn't well. Oh, I want it well done. There was too much pink in here. Oh, it wasn't really all that good. That is a way to escape paying the bill. Fact. No. Let's be honest. That's a way to escape paying the bill. That's a way to get out of the bill. That's a way to get a discount on the bill. Oh, I need to go talk to the manager because there was too much pink in my steak. Ordering a water with 6,000 lemons so you can get some flavor instead of just buying a drink. If you can't afford it, don't go. But what they wanted to do is they wanted to go here and try to get an upscale restaurant on discount.
Nope.
Or try to get it for free. Budget dining. That's not how you do that, man. You don't do that. Man. If you can't afford it, man, wait. Get yourself in a position to where you can afford it. Instead of embarrassing everybody, embarrassing yourself. You would have been better off going to Outback.
I'm like, okay, you know, it's loud in here. She gonna step outside. The other girl was like, her Cash App, she thought she had more money on her Cash App, but she had to send her baby daddy, son, something for whatever. So she thought she had the money sitting on there. And she's showing me, she like, look, I had the money. Look. And then my homegirl, she was like, she not feeling too well. She finna go to the bathroom.
Brother, I'm telling you, man. You need to be careful who you're going out with. You need to be careful who you're going out with, man. Either you're taking control of the entire situation and the tab's on you, or you better be sure that the people you're rolling with have it. There's no middle. Oh, well, let me look at the check. Let me pull out my calculator. Okay, Sally had the macaroni and the corn and the rice, and you had the Alice Springs chicken. Okay, and Susie, you had you got the dessert. And you're sitting in a restaurant and you got your calculator app open and you're punching, okay, so this for you and this much for Sally, okay, and Lucy, you had this much, and you look goofy. Stop doing that. You look goofy and you look like you can't afford it. And if you can't, that's fine. It's okay. If you can't, it's okay. But if you can't, acknowledge that you can't and don't put yourself in that situation. Don't put yourself in that situation, especially as a dude. As a dude, I'm telling you, you're taking over. If you're a man, young man, whatever. I only see this two ways. You either can't afford it and you don't go, or you can afford to dominate the dynamic and pay the entire bill. Especially if you are a brown-skinned young man and you have family members and all of y'all are going to the restaurant. Look, don't even put yourself in a situation where you got your mom pulling out her calculator and no. Your mom listens to you. You go up to the waiter or the waitress, and when you find out who your waiter or waitress is, you go up to her and you tell her, hey, sweetheart, listen, can I talk to you for a second? Look, when it's time to pay the bill at the end, when everybody's done eating and it's time to present the check, just bring the check to me. Don't even worry about, just bring the check to me. 100% she will say, okay. 100% of the time, she's going to say, okay. She's going to say, yes, sir. She's going to say, understood. 100% of the time. And if your mom or your sister or whoever it is tries to chime in, shut it down. Now, there's a part 2 to this. Let's go.
So 10 to 15 minutes go by, you know what I'm saying, and ain't nobody returned back to the table or whatever. So I text my homegirl, like, where you at? And she get the text to me all slow, like the 3 little dots popped up, then it went away. 3 little, like she wanted to text, but she didn't text. So I text her, I'm like, girl, say what the you gotta say. Like, what is you trying to say? So she texted me and she was like, her check was short. And she was like, if she paid for her $400 plate, that she can't get her flight back home.
Oh man. Okay. It's just yours.
It's what they want.
So I'm like, girl, you joking, like, for real, like, come on, so we can, so we can go. We've been sitting in these people's and everybody looking at me crazy. So I walk outside to the other girl who bank account was like hacked or whatever. And I'm like, girl, I don't think no banks is open, no 1-800. It's like, I feel like nothing is open this late. Like, what's going on? She's like, I got somebody on the phone. I'm speaking to the operator right now. So I'm like, okay. And she was like,
I don't even need to hear the rest of this. The problem with this situation is he expected them to cover their portion of a $1,200 bill. That's the problem. He expected these young ladies to cover their portion of a $1,200 bill. Yeah, these are your homegirls, but you're still a man, and they're still going to treat you like one. You're still a man, and they're still going to treat you like one. And they have the luxury of falling back on the feminine. They have the luxury of falling back on the feminine. Oh, somebody hacked my bank account, which is a lie. Oh, my check was short, so if I pay my portion of this bill, I can't afford my flight home. Now that may very well be true. Her check is definitely probably short because she definitely didn't show up to work for a few days. That's a fact. And yeah, that's probably true. Oh, my Cash App, something's wrong with my... Listen, when it's time to pay the bill and you start complaining about your Cash App, just go. Just go. Just go. Go on. But the meta point, my G's, be a man and dominate the entire situation. Yes, dominate. Take control of the entire situation. And for all of my G's out there who want to have female friends, well, there you go. There you go. If you can't afford a flight to your destination and a flight back home, you probably shouldn't be going on the trip. You probably shouldn't be going on the trip. Now, I understand that there's times where you may book your flight there and you may have some things going on, so you may not immediately book, your returning flight, and you may need to pay for it later. But if you have to wait for your paycheck to hit your bank account in order to be able to pay for your returning flight, that's not your trip. It's not your trip. That is not your trip. It's okay if you can afford it. Just don't put yourself in that situation. That is it for me today. Catch you all in the next video.